Good morning. Happy Wednesday.
Yes, good morning from Sierra Sewing, Quilting and Vacuums in Reno and Carson City, Nevada. And as Renee said, it's our What's New Wednesday.
Who am
Renee,
I?
I know. Elaine.
We were talking about Renee and good things.
I don't know why. I mean, I mix, this is a good thing because I mix up my kids' names all the net time, and I love them very much. So between you, Renee, and between Elaine, Renee, and Shawnee, I'm mixing all three of their names up all the time.
Shows how much you were loved.
So that means you're loved because I do it with my children and my pets and everything else.
Oh, my grandma would go through half us cousins, and there was 50 of us.
Yes.
Just get the right name.
So anyways, for What's New Wednesday, we're going to be showing a lot of new items, new fabrics that come in, and just some education
projects
on some other little ones that we're bringing in. Everything is 15% off between now and tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, no matter what time you watch. So please watch at any time, knowing you'll get 15% off of what we show. And at any time, you can go to our regular website and look at our website of what we're selling, add into that.
Our entire collection of our website that we sell from our store.
Yes, there's lots and lots of stuff on there. In fact, I need to look at it lately because I know Carrie has added a lot of stuff onto there.
Yeah, we've gotten a lot of new fabrics in.
I need to keep up. But she's adding lots of other notions, so go on there and look if you haven't looked lately.
Yeah.
And the reason I bring that up, if you need to have these items shipped to you, if you get over $100 before taxes, we will ship it for free. So if you're close from what you see today that you want, throw something else in that you know you'll need. Everybody always needs needles or rotary blades.
Yeah,
like that.
absolutely.
Always,
Seam rippers, because we go through them so much.
All right, and so if you have any questions, our phone number is right down there. But please, while we're live, put your questions in there. You can put them in anytime. We will watch it closely for about 24 hours, and after that, we may not as closely because we have other things coming in. But you can always call us. Our phone number is right below us, and 10 to 5:30, Monday through Friday, or Saturday, 10 to 5.
Sometimes I answer at like 9 o'clock at night when I'm at home, toting around.
Yes. And we also have a new program coming up. Do you want to explain that?
Yeah, so So what we're asking of you who is watching us, whether you're watching us on Facebook or you're watching us on YouTube, we want you to share our video publicly. So here's the catch. We know we have our friends and families out there that are sharing our videos, but they're sharing them to their friends and everybody that they already know. What we want you to do is we want you to change that part of your sharing from friends to public. And the reason for that is that we are going to put people who put their share in public, their name into a drawing, and that drawing is going to gift you, if you are the winner, $100 plus gifts.
Our first one I know is over $200.
So we're going to start off with a bang with the very first one.
And the drawing will be the first
Wednesday of the following month.
In April, yes.
So
our first one will be.
And actually, guess what next Wednesday is?
Is it?
April Fool's Day.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It is.
Because it will not be in April. We will not trick you.
We will not trick you on that. We will actually do it.
And if you're out of town, of course, we will ship it to you for free shipping. We're not going to charge you shipping.
Just so you know, we can tell who shares publicly and who shares privately.
And if you need help understanding that, please let us know, and we can help you with that.
It's really simple. There's nothing to it. So you just click your friend's part, click on public part, change it back, boom, it goes to a public. So really simple.
All right. So anything else? I think we're good.
I think that's what for the announcement that we have. Yeah.
And we are continuing with Patreon.
Yeah, so we have a beautiful quilt by, and I always say her name wrong, so I'm going to read it off the panel. It is J. Wecker Frisch. I know I always say it wrong, but she has this beautiful panel. It's called Quilt Craft Sew America magazine. So it's just like a homage to a magazine from way back when. It is a resemblance picture of Betsy Ross.
And I have to tell you what I did yesterday. I'm looking at it and I said, well, who is Elizabeth Gaston Ross? And they're like, Elizabeth, Betsy? And I was like, oh. So if you kind of are wondering who that is, like I was,
It's cute
And I
though.
know my history pretty good.
Well, and you know,
I
we
didn't
had
realize
we had her calendar last year for 2026.
Yes, and it all sold out.
we sold out 3 times. I mean,
Yeah.
it was like, oh my goodness. So we found the panel, we brought the panel in. So this is, I'm going to show the panel so you can see it all by itself because it is so stinking cute. This is a quilt kit, but this is the panel. So you can see you don't have to do, it's very, very little piecing. It literally is going to be the borders all the way around and the binding. I mean, this is a super fast quilt that you can slap together and show off some more Americana pride with your with our America Turning 250 this year.
And the one thing I like again, I've said we've shown a lot of patriotic quilts, kits that we have, and there's something unique about every single one of them. And of course, Betsy Ross, of course, is very unique. She made our first American flag. But at the top, it also has the dates of 1776 through 2026, which is the
And that's
250
really
years.
been beneficial. So you do have that date and time on there that really helps to really show exactly when this was all going on. So, you know, generations down the road who get this and you pass it on.
Yes.
Like my mom, my
Yeah,
grandma.
I said last week, everyone should be making a
And we have a lot to go with. Oh my goodness, sesquicentennial. Is that right?
Yes.
It's a tongue
We
twister for me. That
all
one's a
should
little more.
be, celebrating it. But do we have the size on this?
So I did, and then I wrote it down and I left it in the classroom. So unfortunately, I don't remember. I apologize.
Okay.
But I'll post that on.
You absolutely butchered that. Just so you know, it is a semi-quincentennial.
Semi-quincentennial? Okay,
Yes.
See, there you go. That's why I don't say those words.
Because quin is 5, so it's a semi-quin, right? So semi-quincentennial.
Centennial. All right. Well, there you go. Thank you, Jared.
And our backing on this, we just put a plain black because on the front, I mean, again, I like how they went, not necessarily the
A little
red,
more
white, and blue.
simple. Yeah, a little
I
more
like how
simple.
they put the black in this, and we'll show you some of the fabric here.
So this is the white that is in the quilt. So this is one of the borders. This is part of the outermost border. And then the black one, it's the same print, but it's white on black.
And again, I would describe this as a newspaper print.
Yes,
type
yes.
look. But it's all sewing related.
And that one
Very
is
cute.
going to be the innermost border and also your binding. And then we did bring in to go with the collection. Now, granted, this is not part of the kit, but this would be great if you actually wanted to use this for the backing. It's just a really wonderful navy with white stars. It's really fun. And this would be something, because the color does match her dress and the squares. If you want to put some blue into it, you know, you could use this as another border on the inside if you want to add to it, but it would definitely be great for the backing because of the stars. So I wanted to show that off.
I love this one.
It's so fun
Yeah.
and very, this one is definitely, you know, something quick and easy. Oops, sorry. To be able to put together, and of course, like a couple of our other kits that we've put together for America 250, it's a panel, so it does save you a lot of time when you're wanting to make like myself who wants to make a bunch of quilts for this. Panels are going to save
Yeah.
my life
Yes.
on this one.
And we don't, at this time, have any extra panels by themselves.
No, we don't.
But somebody saw this and we had a couple people already call in to buy this. So if you want it,
You better grab
please
it
get
because unfortunately it's a limited quantity at this time.
We're
Yeah.
trying to get more, but we don't know if we can or not.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go on to our next patriotic. This is a table runner. Let me show you the pattern.
Yeah. It's
That-
the mini brick road. So that's the pattern. And I'm sure
We've
many of
shown
you
this
who know
before. Yes.
us, this is something that we have done in the past multiple times. We are not kitting this because it is going to be, we only used the charm pack of the America 250 fabric line. If you want to show the back that we used.
Oh, yeah.
So what we're putting into our live sale is the pattern, the charm pack, the fabric that we used for the backing, and the fabric that we used for the line, for the binding. which is that beautiful blue. You want me to show that? Yeah. Okay, so this is the beautiful blue that we used for the binding. And then Linda's going to show you what we used for the back.
How much backing do we need on this?
They only need,
Because you would need to order the, like
You'll have
Elaine
to-
said, you need to order the pattern if you don't already have it. You need to order the charm pack. This is the backing.
so the backing would be a 1/2 yard,
So a half yard of this.
and the binding would be a 1/4 yard.
Did we put this on?
I did put that on because
Okay,
I
perfect.
thought it would be really fun if you wanted to do a really fun quilting on the top of it.
Yes, this is a King Tut thread that we have. And this one specific is red, white, and blue. So you could use it for this project, or if you're doing any other projects that you want to do your top quilting part of your quilt, this would be a really fun one to use.
Fun addition, they're great. I use them all the time. I love my variegated threads.
I just love this. I'm going to show it one more time.
Go
I
for
just
it.
love it.
It's great.
This is, yeah, if you want to do something quick and simple, maybe you can't do your quilt this year, but this would be another celebration quilt.
Absolutely. And we
table
do
runner.
have the layer cake if you choose that you would like to make multiples. The layer cake is just not part of the sale today. It's just going to be a charm pack. But we do have them.
And what I like about the pattern also, it will tell you how to break it down, and you can make placemats
Yes.
also out of this.
Which is so cool to have a 2-in-1 pattern. We love that.
Did you talk about how easy it was to quilt that also?
Oh yeah, the quilting on this, we happen to use the Baby Lock.
We used our Baby Lock Radiance, which does have some, Baby Lock themselves has some really awesome edge-to-edge quilting software built into their machine. But any embroidery machine can do edge-to-edge quilting as well too. So we just put that into our embroidery machine. I want to say it was 4 hoopings on that one, depending on the hoop size, and
Yeah.
it was
They
quilted
might
up and
go
done.
across this way.
Yes, we did have to go across that way. If you had a different design and you could turn your hoop to use the lengthwise of it, honestly, probably could have done it in like 2 hoopings.
Yes,
But
exactly.
it was just the design we chose, had to run that direction. But it just shows that you can do some just non-plain stitch in the ditch quilting, or not have to take something to the quilter to get something
Yeah,
cool.
for something
Yes.
that's small like this,
And
definitely.
for those of you who have those embroidery machines, you need to know what all your embroidery machine can do. Not all of them can do this. The Radiance does this. What other ones do we have that could do this? Jared.
Any embroidery machine. Any embroidery machine can do edge-to-edge quilting.
Okay.
It's just Baby Lock, their higher-end machines have some specialty built-in software that makes it super, super fast and easy.
Okay.
Perfect.
Maybe Jared will give us a lesson on that one of these Wednesdays. On
Oh,
his
yeah,
part.
do a quick little video.
All right.
Well, since we're talking about, bless you, since we talked about quilts and we talked about timber, why don't we just go ahead and jump into the batting that we
Oh,
have,
yes.
package batting, because we've been carrying the package batting for quite some time, but we did by special request. People have been asking for it.
The Dream Cotton. A lot of people, we ran out of it. We were out of it for a while, but we've got every size in from crib, even the craft size, which is even smaller than the crib. So if you're wanting to do a few projects, the craft is 46 by, looks like
46 by 36 is the craft
This is
size.
covered up. This is the 100% cotton, so if you want the craft size to make a few, what are they called, the little bowls that
Bowl
you can
cozies.
put, bowl cozies that you can put into your microwave, you want the 100% cotton.
Well, and it's also scrim free. That's
Scrim-free.
the thing about this is you can use these cotton battings for your craft projects that are going to go into the microwave.
Mm-hmm.
So this has been a asked for item in the king size. We didn't have
Yes.
it the first round of orders, so we brought in the king size because people are we're making a lot of king quilts again.
Mm-hmm.
So we brought in the king size, 100% cotton. It's fantastic, soft. It is the lower loft cotton, but it is so soft and warm. This is the one that I use. I love it.
Yes, and it comes in, like I said, craft, crib, throw, twin, double, queen, and king. Those are the sizes that we have. And if you need to know the exact measurements, I believe they should be on our website.
And I think if you blow up the picture, if
Or you
it's
can always
not,
call us.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, blow up the picture. You can always call us with any question ever.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right, so how about we jump right into our cute little kids. This one is so cute. I love it.
Yeah, this is a throwback. If some of you remember a few years ago, this artist came out with a similar type
Yes.
of animal. The drawings are similar.
Very
the
similar.
animals are a little different.
I love the donkey with the
just as
dog and
I
the-
know the donkey with the dog is new.
And I
It's
think
really cute.
I remember most people really loving the foxes because of their laughing smiles that they had on their faces. It's so cute. So this one is the lion and the lioness and the cub, and it does have more of a gray with a very pale light blue undertone in the sashing inside the picture. And then the one that Linda has is a little more peachy, peachy pink.
What Elaine called like the sashing, these little stripes in between. And this one has an elephant in the middle. The one that Elaine showed had the stacking of the lion, daddy lion, mommy lion, baby lion. This one has mama elephant with the baby elephant. And it
dachshunds.
says together is better. That's what
So
both of
adorable.
them say on the
Yes.
top above, like the elephant and above the
And these are great. You can
lions.
just put some borders around it if you don't want to cut it up, or you can cut up all the squares, put borders around each one of those, and then stack it around to make your quilt.
fast
Really fun and
quilt
easy.
to make.
So we do have lots of blenders that go with it. I'm going to grab the two of the same kind of color where it's still the animal print. What's wonderful about this is that they are tossed, and that part is really, really nice. So there is every bit of animal. These are a little bit smaller in scale compared to the next one that I'm going to show you, where the animals are much larger. And this one, okay, now let me make sure I hang this the right way. This one, in the larger scale, they are directional, but they're so cute.
And those backgrounds is more of a cream. The one, right?
Yes.
The one I'm going to show you now is a pink background, which would match the panel that I showed you in the animals.
And it's such a soft pink. I hope it's coming through
Yeah, I
the
don't.
camera.
Yeah. It's a very, very soft pink, but it is definitely pink. And then this one has tossed florals and butterflies all through it. I saw a white butterfly the other day.
Oh, I know,
And I was
they're
like,
coming
that is
around."
a sign of spring. Spring did happen.
It did last week, first day of
between-
spring.
Yes. And I saw my first white butterfly, and I was pretty excited.
That reminds me, I have a spot in my yard that I need to plant wildflowers, and I know that there's always a wildflower mix that is like,
Butterfly friendly.
well, not only butterfly friendly, but your region specific. Like flowers, everything of the sort. So if anybody knows a one that they like here in town, just post it in the comments so I know.
There's even
I
a
can
bush
find
that's
it.
called a butterfly bush.
Oh yeah, so I've got plenty of those. I do love those. Those things go huge, and they're
Yes,
really
they
cool in the
do.
middle of summer. So
Yes,
I like
They
those.
kind of go wild, the butterfly bush.
Yes, they do.
So anyone from northern Nevada,
Yeah, let us know, because actually I've been trying to plant bee-friendly, butterfly-friendly, and hummingbird-friendly plants. So get that all together. So this is the tossed one again. This one is the really soft gray background. It's a beautiful soft gray, and it is very neutral. It doesn't lean a blue or a green. And then to have something that is just the background with no animals, same background as that one that I just showed you, just that really soft gray with the dots. These are wonderful backgrounds. These would be great even if you wanted to, like if you wanted to make a baby quilt with this and you wanted to embroider their name on the background here with the baby's birthday.
yes. And I'm going to show you what Elaine just showed you. This is a soft, sweet green background
Oh, that green is beautiful.
with little speckles all through it. And then also, the other one I was going to show you was when we were talking about, can I hand this one?
Yes.
Thank you. we showed this in the pink version, pink background, soft pink background. This is a soft, creamy background. And then it is the flowers with the butterflies in it.
And we sold out of this.
Yes.
The years that we did
When
this.
it first,
Oh yeah,
yes.
it was because it's just so sweet and so soft. It's wonderful.
Yes.
And just drape that across the top because it's just so cute. I don't want to get rid of it.
All right.
so
What do you
pretty.
have up here next?
So we have been bringing in a bunch of new blenders. We have literally been, you know what, do we want to start
we
there
do-
first?
yeah, let's do these
Let's
first.
back up. We're going to show you some bags, panels by Lori Holt. This
Yeah,
one,
we showed the bags.
so I
last-
brought these
yeah.
bags that we have the samples of. This sample right here, I think the person who made them took them home. Because we
Yes.
did, this was it was about last summer. But we brought in more of the bag panels. This one is, do we have it right? We do have it right side up. So this one, no, actually we have it upside down. Only because it has the words right there.
Oh, we do have it.
So this is her zippy bags. This is one of the 4 that we're going to show you today. This will make you 8 bags. And then, of course, you know, with Lori Holt, you can use any of her fabrics to line them if you want to line them. So this is zippy bags. This is one of the ones. Happiness is a full bobbin, is on one of the bag prints. Then you've got all these words. So vintage with the ladies in their dresses.
This is more of a sewing one, yes.
It is more of a sewing one, yes. And what's nice about these panels, they're huge, as you can see, because you're getting 8 bags on these larger ones. This is a really almost canvas
Yeah,
style.
the fabric's a little heavier.
It's
But
definitely-
you could also use your serger to make these. Again,
Absolutely.
Like Elaine said that you could line them or you could finish them with your serger also.
And so here's another set of bags.
With butterflies.
And I love the little Sue bonnet and the little farmer.
Sunbonnet Sue, the little dogs over here.
It's
So we are also running a bag class on Serger bag class, zippy bag class going on that one as well too, both in Reno and in Carson City.
Yes.
So I'll post the link to those right now here. It looks like the run in Reno has 1 seat left.
Yes.
Just a heads up,
We're gonna be
1
trying-
seat.
Well, we're gonna try to do a second class.
Yeah, we'll try to find another one here. And then the second one also we have in Carson City. That one, again, 1 seat left on April 28th.
Wow.
So,
another
but
one
we already
there.
have a second one set up down there on May 12th. So if you want to learn how to slap one of these together super fast on a serger, actually, is the one in Carson, I don't know if she's
Ronnie's
doing.
the one that's the serger.
Yeah, Ronnie's doing it serger. The one in Carson City is not doing a serger. So,
Correct.
but you can see how fast and easy it is to slap these together.
Yeah, and if you watched us about 3 weeks ago, we showed you the ones that Shawnee made for us, how much she added some quick, cute little extra decorative stitches, fun little things. I do have them here in the shop to show if you want to look at them. So
This one's a little bit more country girl, I think, because it has the gal and
yeah, a
with the
little,
flower,
yeah,
and it has the house,
has the
and
autumn pictures,
flowers.
you know, farming. You know, and we do carry a lot of Lori Holt fabrics. You know, we have her mercantile, her Americana.
Look on our website; you'll see all those.
We've got it. Now that is the one that I do have the
This-
sample.
Yeah, this one is for all those knitters out there and crocheters, all our yarn girls, girls and guys. We have skeins of yarn on there, some decorative
And
type
what,
of crocheting that you could do.
and they are all
all
these
these.
panels actually do have the directions on there on what you can do with them.
Yes,
This
I like
particular
this one.
panel.
This says homemade and cute.
It's very
that one on the bottom.
So just so you
Handmade
know,
and cute.
this particular one is giving you your outer bag and your lining.
Yes.
Your outer bag and lining. Now, with that being said, if you don't want to use those for lining and you'd like to make more bags, then you just pick up some lining, or you can not have them lined at all. But this is the larger bag.
And this
and
is the
that's-
last panel we just showed.
Yes, and that's the lining that we did on the inside, and of course you have like a little handle, and then the handmade 100%, the zipper, and then the liners. Now we do have all of her zippers that go with all of these projects. These particular zippers right here are perfect for the one that I just showed you in regards to the yarn one. So individual zippers, because there's only technically 2 bags on there. Now the other zippers,
These are bag zippers, and they are named Happy Zippers 1, 2, and 3. You see that number 1 right up there? So there are different colorways in each one of these. So this is more peaches and greens, and a yellow is in there. And then number 2, you see the 2 there. So make sure you're ordering the correct number if you see the colors that you like. This one has a pink and a blue in it and a red. And then Happy Zippers number 3 brings a little bit of teal and greens in, some peachy color, brown, tan. So when you look at these are perfect, perfect, perfect for her zipper bags. You can use them for anything, but these are perfect for her zipper bags because they match.
they do,
She
and,
makes it so they match everything.
and you can mix them up. I mean, you're not completely tied to zipper number 3 to the
Right.
zippy bag number 3.
Right,
All the
exactly.
colors will go with each one, but a telltale sign of knowing which one, if you really want it to match, on the top of the holder here, if you see the sewing machine, you'll see that picture on one of the bags. With number 2, you'll see this fabric on one of the bags. So that kind of tells you that it goes to that panel. And then same with number 3, you'll see that fabric on the bag and that goes with number 3. But with that being said,
They all
you can use it.
intermix.
All the zippers
Yeah,
are
why
the
can't you
same. Yeah,
decide?
exactly. Just play with
Yeah.
it. Every zipper is the same size. You're just going to cut it down for the smaller bags.
And remember,
very easy.
15% off. When
Whoops.
I said buy all 3, 15% off of everything we're showing today.
And these are a double slide zippers. Make sure I put that on. And even with the single zippers,
And
they're
they're
a double
nylon.
slide. They are nylon, easy to sew through, easy to cut, easy to make smaller, not a problem.
All right. So now we're going to go on. We have brought in a ton of blenders. If you want a blender, we've got blenders.
And we are bringing in the entire
kinds of different ones.
line
Yes.
of blenders, not just colors here and there, the entire thing. So
From solids to thatch to, and this one happens to be called.
I forget the name, I'm so sorry.
Shadow Blush.
Shadow Blush,
I
that's
keep
right.
thinking Whisper Weave, but that's
Well, that's another one from
that we
Benertex
have.
and
this
the
is Shadow Blush.
Cotton Shot from Benertex.
Yes.
So this is the one that we're going to show today. This is one that we actually are still receiving over the next couple of months. So this is just the colors
Yes.
that we have in stock right now.
And what's specific about this is the shading on this. As you can see, this is what I call a peachy orange, a dark peachy orange. And then you can see shading. I don't know how well you can see that, Jared, up in there. The shading.
Looks like it's
that
coming through
goes
pretty good.
through it. A lighter color of it. And let me show the green. Maybe you can see that green. Where you have a darker green with a lighter green kind of modeled in with it. Gives you movement in your color. Sometimes you need that solid look, and a lot of times you need something that has a little bit of movement in it. It's not solid.
But very subtle.
This is a very, very good line for that.
Now look at these 2 purples. These are gorgeous. And I know I have some purple lovers out there that are just going to be going crazy when they see these. These are simply stunning purples.
Now these browns are
The browns
the
are
darker
beautiful.
brown. Oh yeah, yes.
They're a good brown.
I always love a deep rich brown. This is the deep rich brown. Maybe there you don't see as much movement in there, but it is definitely there. Sometimes you don't need as much movement as you that it has with it. So that's the darker brown, but there's lighter brown where you can see more movement. So sometimes you want something with more movement in it. Sometimes you need it more subtle than others.
Now I'm going to show these up together because they are different. It is very, very subtle. Let's see if I can hold these together because one is, well, not so much.
I'll help you.
Thank you. You want to hold them side by side?
Yeah, the shades.
So they are, they're similar, don't get me wrong, but one is a little bit lighter than the other, but it is that purpley pink, almost cloud-like. What a great background if you're doing, if you're wanting some of that dusk pictures going on with that background for your quilt. Really pretty.
But all of these are on our website. And
Yes.
You should be able to compare them
Yes,
with
yes.
each other.
I think, do we want to, well, you know what?
Well,
I'm
we
gonna
have different
show-
shades. I mean, I showed
Yeah.
one green. This
I've got
one
a-
is another one that you don't see. It's extremely subtle. And again, like I said, sometimes you don't want it. This one's like a light turquoise, and the shadowing in it is actually more of a very, very light purple.
And then here we have some beautiful neutrals. We've got an ivory, and then this one right here at the top is called vanilla. Really nice, very neutral. They're not leaning extremely gold or extremely pink. They're right there in the middle. And that's one of the things that I am liking about this collection is it's not leaning with an undertone that is not, that's a little unfavorable.
Right, right. I showed you one green, but just to let you know the wide variety of shades of greens, here's a couple more of the greens.
And I'll show you the pink one. Pink one's getting pretty skinny. Somebody came in and
I
bought a
know.
whole bunch of it yesterday
I know. It's
before I could
just-
even show it. They saw it sitting there and like, can I have
Got
it?
all these blenders in because people really, you need a blender with almost every quote you make.
Yeah.
Some kind, I mean, just look at this one. I mean, we have the panel, but we also have this, well, that is all part of it.
sometimes you want to make, if you want to make the quilt bigger, but you don't want to add necessarily a print, quote unquote,
Mm-hmm.
print to it to make it larger so it doesn't distract from the original. These and the others that we have are great. I mean, Benertex, we have several of their blenders, full lines. Grunge, almost the entire collection. We just brought a whole bunch
Yeah.
more in just the other day.
Yeah.
So if you are in need of blenders that do not have a true specific print, cotton shot, whisper weave, the blush here, the shadow blush.
Thatch is so popular.
Thatched
and,
is another great one. And we have,
And then we have all our solids. too.
yes, and we are in the process, believe it or not, if you come in, you'll see it, but if you pull it up on the website, if you're not local, we are in the process of carrying, you ready to hear this? The entire line of Riley Blake solids. And right now we have approximately 250
And what we like
bolts.
is it's a quality fabric, and we love that it's just the variety of shading
Oh
in
my
every
gosh.
other color.
If you can think of how many greens or reds or blues are out there, triple what you think there is because there is so many. My wall is just this beautiful, gorgeous, solid wall of solid fabrics. It's just absolutely stunning. So yeah, if you're looking for solids, we got those too.
All right, we got to get finished up
We
here.
do. We got a
So
few
give
more
Jared
things. So
his
here.
time.
So we got, we'll just kind of show these quickly. So along with those nice blushes, we brought in just a couple of layer cakes and jelly roll of something really simple, really easy. You can see how it's, it's pastel-y on there. It's really cute. It has just a white printout on there, and it is just really soft little, like daisies and sunflowers, very small, very dainty. But these are great layer cakes and jelly rolls for any project.
And also in our little basket here, we have the original tomato pin cushion with the little strawberry on the side. So those of you who, like me, who remember their moms having
Right,
this.
our little
it has
classic
a
tomato.
and the little strawberry has the stuff in it. I forget exactly what it is, that you can push your pin in and out to what does it have? It says emery.
Oh, yes, the little grains
and
to
you
help sharpen your needle.
Pin, the type of your pin.
Well, and to go along with the red tomato, we brought in the red tomato needle minder by Lori Holt. We thought it was cute. So we kind of went with a red theme as we were going along, adding some notions to some items. So we have the Karen K. Buckley scissors here with the red handles.
Yeah, these are the perfect scissors. They're meant to be for thread, and they are serrated. And serration means they will grab that thread. It will not be flying away from you. And it'll help you with the serration because it grabs your thread. You can get down close to do your cutting, get down close and have an accurate cut
and not
on
have
the
it
thread.
push away from you. And then, of course, add to more red is our Lori Holt letters for marking
numbers, yeah.
to do your pieces. If you are always struggling to have your pieces labeled, this is a great way. The labels do not leave any type of residue back behind. I'm kind of a assembly line sewer, so I need to have multiple stacks, and those are great to keep you in the way you're supposed to go.
Organized.
Yeah, organized. Thank you. That's
Yeah.
the word. And then a
right.
couple of new patterns here. I'll let you show these. I'm gonna get the basket out of the way.
All right, so I love this. This would be perfect. This is a table runner and placemat. Skill lover, advanced beginner. Advanced beginner, don't be scared if you're just a beginner. If you've done a quilt or two, you are now an advanced beginner. But this is also for anyone. And with all the light, summery and spring fabrics coming in, and we saw this pattern, we thought, oh, this would be perfect for that. And and it'll give you a chance, like I said, if you're a beginner, advanced beginner, to go into making your square and your star in there fairly easy. Don't need to worry, you will be successful with this one. And the next one is On the Go Keeper Bag. This one is a bag that you make, project bag, and it comes in 3 different sizes, a large, a medium, and small, 14 by 14, 13 by 11, or 9 by 6.
Great project bags for your
Zipper in
taking
it.
classes and stuff.
Perfect time to practice putting that zipper in also.
There you go.
All right.
I think that's all that we have to
and-
show, but I know Jared has some great things to show you, so
Yeah. and
thank
at
you so
the
much.
end, Jared's going to remind you again how to get in on our contest.
That's right.
All right.
Take
thank
it
you,
away, Jared.
Okay, so I guess I'm reminding you very first off to get in on that contest.
That's how we spotlighted that one on you.
You can do it at the beginning and at the
I'll do it at the beginning here. So yes, as a reminder, make sure you share our videos. And as Elaine mentioned, we can tell if it's public or private. So just make sure you are sharing publicly, because that is how you get in there. And of course, you get that very high value prize that is offered for all of you wonderful people as well too if you share that video. So make sure that you do that. Alrighty, so let's get into this here. Jared was here selling quilting vacuums here, and sitting in front of me here I have the Baby Lock Soprano that I want to go through a rundown of how amazing this machine is here. So this is a great machine coming from Baby Lock that is kind of that mid to upper level machine that is very amazing for both quilting and sewing. And not to mention it's got that great price point as well too. So this is a super easy to use machine, and it offers a lot of advanced techniques that allows even the basic beginner to have a very enjoyable time and have a lot of features built into the machine to go far, right? And without having to upgrade to a bigger machine or a more advanced machine or anything of the sort. So built into the machine, we have over 300 built-in stitches. Now, this covers everything from multiple different automatic buttonholes, which we do have on this machine, lots of beautiful quilting stitches, decorative stitches, heirloom stitches. We even have 5 different built-in alphabets as well too. Some other top features that we have on this machine is that we have an automatic tension system. So as you see right here, we don't have an actual tension dial, which is amazing because, as I'll show you a little bit later sewing on some different fabrics, you don't have to do any work. You can change stuff if you want, but you don't have to really change anything at all if you don't really need to. Over here, we do have a wonderful LCD screen built in that shows you all the basic information that you need on your machine, such as which stitch we're using, a recommended foot for that, what our stitch setup is, stitch width, stitch length, and like I said, I can change my tension myself if I want to, but you don't have to. And then of course, kind of some other features that are up top that just tells you what settings are going on in the machine. In addition to that automatic tension system, the machine is constantly sensing your material, right? So it's constantly sensing how much fabric is under this foot and adjusting that stitch beautifully for every single thing that you do. And like I said, we'll sew on it a little bit later, but you'll see going from 6 layers of denim to 2 layers of cotton, I don't have to change a single thing. The machine does all the work for me. Other super easy setup features. One of my all-time favorite features on this machine is the advanced needle threader. So all I have to do is on this machine, I just have to thread this sewing machine to my last thread guide like I do up here. I'm not going to show you all of that because what I'm really trying to show you is just down here at this needle threader. So all I have to do is go through my last 2 thread guides right here, and then I'm just going to push and my needle's threaded. That's amazing, isn't it? It's always amazing to me how many people come in and they see that, and that's just like deer in headlights look, like, oh my goodness, that's amazing. Like, yeah, you got to get one of these awesome needle threaders. On top of that, we have quick loading top set bobbin on here. That is very nice because it has a clear bobbin cover on there. So this does have a bobbin sensor on here that tells you when that bobbin is low, but you also do have a clear bobbin cover, which is very nice to be able to just quickly look and see, oh, I have a half a bobbin. Okay, I can keep going for quite a while here. And again, that drop-in bobbin makes it super easy for all of the advanced quilters, of course, advanced sewers, but also for those newbies, because we're not having to mess with that front load bobbin case, loading it into a bobbin case, then putting it into the machine, causing some other issues possibly. But another big thing that we love about it is that we can sew right off the bat without having to pull up our bobbin thread. So it's a pretty amazing feature that is great for people of all advancements of sewing. Then right here on our faceplate, we have all of our push button controls, okay? So one feature I really love about this machine is our start stop button. So I can use this machine without a foot pedal ever if I really wanted to. A lot of people, I still use a foot pedal, of course, but it is really nice to be able to use it so you have everything all in one piece. So for those that may not have function of their feet or are just not wanting to use a foot pedal, you can still use this machine completely capable of all the features that are on it. Then right above that, we have our reverse sewing button. We have our reinforcement button as well too, reinforcement stitch button, needle up down, automatic scissors, which is wonderful because all I have to do at the end of a stitch run is press this button and it is going to trim both my top and bottom thread as well too, and I'm ready to make that next stitch on my next piece of fabric. Then next up we have our presser foot button, so all I do is press this and it's going to raise and lower that presser foot for me. And then of course over here we have our speed control, which I'll show you a little bit more in just a second as well too. Going into one of my all-time favorite features on the Soprano is the pivot feature. Now the pivot feature brings in a couple different features of this machine, such as the programmable needle stop position of up or down, and then also bringing in this automatic presser foot as well too. Now what's going to happen is on a pivot feature, all I'm going to do is I'm going to sew, and I'm just going to sew a couple stitches. Okay, there's that speed control a little bit. I'm at the end of my seam. Actually, I'll stop talking. And you see that presser foot raised there. So now, if I'm at a corner of a project or I'm doing an applique, something of that sort, I can pivot this fabric without any of that shifting on me, because my needle is still down inside of my project, my presser foot is up, allowing me to have all of that motion inside of there and have my project still held together. Then all I have to do is press on my foot control or press my start stop button again, and it just keeps on sewing. So that pivot feature is huge. Now, I can turn that on or off if I wanted to. Personally, I have it on all the time, but depending on what you're doing, you may want it off as well too. Now here's a quick show of that scissor button. Click that scissor, raises that presser foot, everything's set and ready to sew my next stitch as well too. So that pivot feature, like I said, one of my all-time favorite features on this machine. So going into the rest of the amazing stuff on this machine, we have about 8.3 inches from the needle to the throat of the neck of my machine here. That's a pretty sizable machine. Now you can see it's a little bit bigger than your average sewing machine, which is great because it allows you all that room for your workspace. Whether you're doing quilting and you have that rolled up into the neck of the machine, something of the sort there, you've got all that extra space to be able to work inside of there. And then of course up top here, you probably can't see the very top inside this neck. You can see maybe just a little bit, but we have dual LED lighting both above the needle of the machine and in the neck of the machine, giving me a nice bright work area on there. Quilting features, of course you have you can drop the feed dogs in here for all the free motion quilting that you want to do. We do have an extension table, which is a huge bonus of this machine. Comes with an extension table. Now this, all we have to do is just remove this accessory tray, and then I just slide this on there. We have feet that pop up when I want to use it to make it all nice and level. storage for my knee lifter in there as well too, but it allows me to have a very large work area in there to make my quilting or sewing or anything that I'm doing a lot larger workspace to work with. That's a huge bonus to be added into this machine. Not only that, but it also comes with the walking foot, which, if you guys know, walking feet aren't the cheapest thing that are out there. Yeah, you can find off-brand ones, but you'll be coming in to see me pretty soon after that one breaks. So a quality walking foot, a branded walking foot, is not a cheap item. So it's a wonderful feature to have added in as a bonus into this machine as well too. You do get the free motion quilting feet included as well too. So between all of those items that comes with this makes this kind of a beast of a quilting machine. Other presser feet included, you have about, I think it's 16 other snap-on feet included. You get, for example, the zigzag foot, the zipper foot, buttonhole foot, blind stitch foot, walking foot, open toe foot, Teflon foot, piping foot, and it even comes with the 1/4 inch foot, I believe, as well too. And it all comes really nice and easy storage inside of my accessory tray here, which I like because I can remove that, have extra space for other items, more space down below. Just stick that right down in there, and I have more storage in the back as well too. Then over here on the machine, like we talked about on the screen here, first one here, I have my stitch width, which on a straight stitch is just going to change my needle position, but anything else is going to show me exactly how wide that stitch is, whether I'm doing a quilting stitch, if it's 7mm or anything of that sort. Next button I have here is my stitch length, and then last but not least over here is my tensions. Now if you remember back at the beginning here, I talked about how this is an automatic tension machine, but I have the ability to change those tensions if I really wanted to, but I don't need to, because let me show you the actual convenience of that as well too here. So here I have, and the power of this machine as well too, I have here 6 layers of denim, and this is going to kind of signify the seam on your jeans, right? So all I'm going to do is stick it in here, press my presser foot down, and on jeans, just so you guys see what I'm going to do here, I put my speed control down way low, so I have a lot of control on that, right? And then I can move it all the way up to middle speed. I can go faster as well too, but I don't want to do it on this short piece of cloth there. So now I'm right at the end of my denim. I'm just going to put this piece of 2-layer in here of cotton, and it's going to go straight into that. And here's my full speed on there, 850 stitches per minute. So, and then here I'm just going to press that scissor button again, pull this out, and here you see I went from that 6 layers of denim straight into that 2 layers of cotton with absolutely no issues. It has made a beautiful straight stitch on both of those throughout the entire thing. So that's where that fabric sensing system on this machine is stellar, right? And of course, the power of this machine, this is just an average universal needle that we have in this machine at the moment. It's not even a denim needle, and it just powers right through that beautifully pressed denim there, and you'll see how well it does. Built into the machine as well too, we have a lot of stitch editing capabilities and mirroring capabilities. So within all of our decorative stitches up here, I have the ability to go heart flower, heart flower, heart flower if I don't like the just all hearts in one way. So I have the ability to edit and change stitches as well too if I want to do a little bit of a tweak. One thing I forgot to mention, this machine does have 4-way stitches as well too. So not only will it stitch forward and backwards, but it will also stitch right to left as well too, which is beautiful for a lot of these decorative stitches. If I have, for example, the strapping of a bag, which may be inch and a half, something like that, I have the ability to come in here and put one of these decorative stitches as a much larger stitch to make a lot more pizzazz and being able to see it a lot better on that bag strap in itself. And then I have built-in memory to the machine as well too. Makes it a lot easier to save those stitches once you find one that you like and you edit it how you like it. Of course, the other convenience features built in here, we have a separate bobbin winding path with a built-in bobbin winder on the machine. Again, as I mentioned before, programmable needle up, needle down. And then that speed control goes all the way down to that nice creeping slow, which is great if you're trying to teach a kid how to slow, or if you're going through 6 layers of denim and you just want to take it easy or trying to be precise. Then it goes all the way up to 850 stitches per minute on the machine itself. So it's, like I showed you, it's a very consistent machine across a very different variety of fabrics as well too. But all in all, this is why I love the Baby Lock Soprano. And like I said in the beginning, it's got a great price point on it. So just click the link in the video here and it'll take you straight to our page to see what the current sale pricing on it is. Other than that, that is everything that I have for you guys this week and this wonderful rundown of this Baby Lock Soprano. So other than that, we thank you all and we'll see you all next week.